Hi everyone, and welcome to this quick video tutorial on how to use Slack for peer tutoring. So first, when you start going to a class that has peer tutoring options available for it, which could include language classes, econ classes, and math science classes of all kinds, you will be given the option to join our peer academic support network on Slack. And so you'll receive an email that looks something like this, and you'll want to click Join Now. So I've already set up my account, so this is going to look a little different than how it will look for you. But the point is that you want to join Slack, and then once you come in here, this is your Slack interface, and this is the website version of it. So over on the side, you can see you have channels and you have direct messages. And we'll get to those in just a minute, but the first thing that you're going to want to do before we move over there is go over to your profile. And we're going to come to Edit Profile, and you're just going to want to fill in your name. And here I'm a tutor, so I've included what I tutor for, but you don't need to fill this part out. And then again, as a tutor, I've included my Google Meet account that I'll be using to have video conferencing tutoring appointments. So you'll be able to see this Meet account when you want to talk with a tutor yourself. So that's how you would edit your profile, and that's important just so that you can make sure your name is correct. Then the next thing that you do after you join Slack is that you want to make sure that you get into the correct channels. So over here, you can come and click on channels, and here you can see the ones that I've already joined. And so the ones that I've joined are the ones that I'm tutoring for, but the ones that you're going to want to join are the ones that you're a student for. So if you come to this little plus button, you'll have the option to add more channels. And you don't want to create a channel because they'll have already been created for you by the Peer Support Academic Network. So instead, you can just click Browse Channels. And then you'll be able to scroll through, and it looks like we have 47 channels total. And you can start to see that we have Arabic, so language channels, a biochem, bio 101, bio 102. Then we move into a lot of chemistry channels, computer science, econ, and so on. So they'll be in alphabetical order. What you want to do is just search through for the channels that correspond to the classes you're taking. And if you find one, click Join. So I'll just pretend that I'm taking Arabic 101, and you can click Join. And now you should see that Arabic 101 just popped over on this left-hand side. And so now I can click in that. And this is an area where everyone related to this course, except for the professor, because we want this to be a student space, but the tutors and the students can all have access to this message. And so a channel is basically like a large group message where everyone who is subscribed to the channel can now type a message. So again, I could just say, hi, my name is, and I could just type out a little message. Alternatively, you could use it just to introduce yourself if you'd like, but the reason we've set up this Slack for you is so that you can actually ask questions of your tutors. So again, I am a Bio 101 tutor, and so when it's my time to tutor, when I'm scheduled to be a tutor for, say, example, from 3 to 4 on Tuesday afternoons, it's my turn to monitor this chat, which means that if someone else types a message into this chat and asks a question, hi, I have a question, and then types out the question, I'll be the one seeing this, and I can respond back to you with the answer to the question. This is really great because you can also see questions that other students may have, so it's not just a spot where you have to be the one to ask every question. You can read what other people have asked. And if there's a question that's a little bit harder to answer just via text, like if I just tried to type the answer to your question is, and that would require a really long explanation, I can also just put my Google Meet link in. So I showed you earlier in my profile, this is my Google Meet link, which is basically something that I can use all semester. I'll have the same link, and it'll be a space where I will virtually meet the people that I'm tutoring. So if someone has a question that I can't answer very easily via text, I can post my Google Meet link here and say, do you want to meet in the Google Meet link, in the Google Meet for a couple minutes, and we can kind of work through and chat about the question that you have. And then we would both just click that and hop over to the Google Meet. And so that will be available to a number of people, which is really nice. So it kind of could be like a collaborative type environment. Alternatively, in addition to just posting in this chat where it's a channel so everyone's there, as a student, you also have the option to direct message people. So you can direct message other students if you'd like, but the point that we have set it up for is for you to direct message tutors. So again, when I am tutoring, I will say, "Hi, I'm here to monitor the chat," and I'll add in the fact my hours. And that way, if you have a question that you want to ask in the full group, you're more than welcome to do that. And most of the time, if you have a question, someone else has the same question. So other people will benefit from you asking a question. But if you really do want to ask something a little bit more privately, you can come over here to a direct message and just direct message me. So this is me over here, but I know that Caroline is another tutor. So I could come here, and this is just Slack telling me that I haven't messaged Caroline before, and I could say, "Hi, Caroline, you're tutoring this class that I'm taking, and I have a quick question about X, Y, and Z." And I can message it directly to her, and now no one else will see the message. And again, Caroline can, like I already explained earlier, post a Google Meet link or a link to a Jamboard, which is essentially like a virtual whiteboard. And she can post either of those links here, and we could potentially use those technologies to address the question if just communicating via Slack isn't working. So to summarize, when you come into Slack after you've received the email that says that you can join the Slack network, the first thing you're going to want to do is update your profile over here. And then you're going to want to add the channels by going to Browse Channels, add the channels for the classes that you want to be in. And then you have the option to message in the correct class channel if you have a question that you want your whole class to see, or to direct message the tutor that's on and active at a given time. And that would be for a private question. So again, as a tutor, when it's my turn to tutor, I will type into every class that I'm tutoring for, "Hi, my name is Teresa, and I'm here tutoring for the next 2 hours. Feel free to let me know if you have questions." And then I'll be monitoring not only these channels, but also the direct messages. So you can message me in any of those ways. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Laura Muller and Ivy Crofta are both great resources for anything related to tutoring on campus. And we are here to help, so please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. Thanks, and good luck with your semester.